clairvoyance of being press is limited, and so we rely on press releases. Don't mind the hood, I am still ill, as you may be able to tell by my voice. It just feels like my eye is going to explode. It's not actually going to explode, I just have blocked sinuses, so it just fucking feels like it. We're going to start off with a story that I've talked about before, that being Developing Beyond. As they say here, Developing Beyond is a $500,000 year-long development competition by Epic Games and Welcome, in which teams create new game IPs using Epic's Unreal Engine. They go on to say each semi-finalist will receive $15,000 and be matched with a scientist to develop their concept further. And their 6 semi-finalists are Cure Me by Sluggerfly, Ikri Homo by Holy Warp, Seed by All Seeing Eye, Singularity by Random Logic Games, Terra Mars by Untold Games, and Winter Hall by Lost Forest Games. There still is quite a long way to go with the competition in July 2017, as they continue on to say. The 6 projects will be judged at Develop Brighton, and from there only 3 of the games will go on to the final round, where they will receive an additional $60,000, and then in January 2018 those remaining 3 projects will be judged, with the winning team getting $150,000, second place getting $50,000, and third place getting $30,000. It is a very interesting competition because it gives very significant financial aid and financial winnings to a new coming development group or company. If you want to know more about the event or more about the semi-finalists, go to developingbeyond.com. As for some tidbit gaming news that we got through the emails, the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard DLC, that being Banned Footage Volume 1 and Banned Footage Volume 2, is now out today, or out now, for Xbox One with the Steam Windows 10 release coming soon. Volume 1 is available for £7.99 or €9.99, and Volume 2 is available for £11.99 or €14.99 in euros. And the people at Silent Studios, who are making and releasing the Styx Shard of Darkness out in March, have released a video talking about developing Styx as a character through the previous game and through this game. I watched it, it's a bit interesting. It's very promo-y for the new game, but it is relatively interesting. And we're going to move on to the press releases that were released through Games Press. The first one we're going to talk about is something for the award season. The BAFTA Game Awards is going to be happening in April, but they have announced their nominations for the eSports Audience Awards, the public award that the public vote for the best eSports game. As they say here, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts has announced today the shortlist of nominated eSports games for 2016 for this year's AMD eSports Audience Award. AMD is the one sponsoring it this time. The games that are nominated are Clash Royale, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, League of Legends, Overwatch, and Street Fighter V. If you want to vote, you have to vote from Monday 20th, that being yesterday, all the way up until Thursday 30th of March on the AMDesportsaward.com. They also have a couple of hashtags you can go around to talk people with. So, if you want to vote, go to AMDesportsaward.com and vote for the Audience Award for Best Esports Game. As a interesting bit of developer news, NIS America at their annual event announced that RPG Maker is coming to the Nintendo DS with RPG Maker Fez. It is coming to the DS in summer 2016. It's been a long time since I used RPG Maker, way back in the days of Windows XP, but RPG Maker is actually a fairly decent game development platform. It's limited by comparison to the other ones, but if, like myself, you have absolutely no sort of coding skill at the moment, then it's a good place to start. It's something to get a couple of trial runs out. Not necessarily stuff to sell, but yeah, it's the absolute starting point. And as a little bit of gaming music news, Laced Records have partnered up with Team 17 and Playtonic Games to release the official Yooka-Laylee soundtrack that's going to be out on April 7th. It is going to be coming out on CD, double LP, and digital. With Yooka-Laylee being a very rare game, it has some former rare composers, including Grant Kirkenthorpe, David Wise, and Steve Burke, who are doing the music for the game and also doing music for the soundtrack. As they say here, the Yooka-Laylee soundtrack will comprise of 28 original tracks with CD and digital versions, including 10 extra tracks of variant compositions. As it is the beginning of the week, it is time for the All Formats chart, supplied again by UKIE Limited. For Honor has shot to number 1, with Sniper Elite snapping at its heels for number 2, knocking Grand Theft Auto off the top spot for once. But that still remains at number 3. That's Grand Theft Auto 5, it's not going to go away. And here are the game releases that are going to be coming out this week. Yesterday we had Djinn Caster for iOS, Firefighters the Simulation for Xbox One, and Taps and Dragons Idle Heroes for Android. And today we have Chime Sharp for PS4, Halo Wars 2 for PC, MU Legend for browsers, for web browsers, Trick Style for PC, Typo Man Revisited for PS4, and Wise Origin for PS4. And coming later in the week, we have Face Bump for iOS, Chuckle Egg 2017 for iOS, Dad Quest for PC, Dragon Rushes for Android and iOS, Forma 8 for iOS, Linux Online, Mac Online, PC Online, PS4 Online, PS Vita Online, Wii U Online, and Xbox One Online, Shadows of Adam for Linux, Mac, and PC. We have The Exiled for Linux Online, Mac Online, and PC Online, Vive le Roi for PC, A Pixel Story for PS4 and Xbox One, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk for PC Online, PS4, and PS Vita Online, Chime Sharp for Xbox One, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for PC, Seabed for PC, Trilon the Shadow Engine for Xbox One Online, and Warhammer 40k Deathwatch Tyrannid Invasion for PS4. I hope you found today's episode to be informative, and if you liked it, consider subscribing and sharing it around, and I will see you on Friday for the next Press Rush.